Happy Monday. So, developing or strategically overcoming your weaknesses. This is a huge one for me, and this is because, the last several years have been just this, developing weaknesses, overcoming fears. I would say that it started for me back in '06 when I stopped drinking. And that was a huge factor in my growth as a person because I was in tremendous denial before I stopped drinking alcohol about its effects on me, its effects on my thought process, its effects on my relationships, definitely the effect on my judgment and my time management skills. It doesn't have to be alcohol for everyone. It could be drugs. It could be pills. It could be excessive love partners. I don't know. I can't tell you what it is in your life that are weaknesses that are stopping you from reaching your full potential. But I will tell you this, that it took me tremendous reflection, and it also took me surrounding myself with people that were brutally honest and had the courage to tell me the way that they really felt about the way that I was operating in my life. And then other things happen that are just natural regulators, getting hurt, having a kid, things like that that really make you, uncover the things that are holding you back from your growth, or, how would I put it, stopping your mind from expanding, and you got to brainstorm about these things. You got to write them down. You got to read. You really got to investigate. You got to think a lot about yourself. And the thing I like about these exercises is it puts you in a mind state where you have to be brutally honest with yourself, which is what I see a lot of people have a problem with. A lot of people want to, feel as though they're doing better than they are. That is the biggest problem. It was for me too. You want to think that you're great, but in reality, you're not. And I'm including myself in that. I've been in that position before where I thought, oh, I got it. And you know what? I didn't have it. I was far from having it. I'm far from having it now. There's so much growth I have ahead of me in this lifetime. When I sit back and think about all the weaknesses that I have right now in my life, it makes my brain hurt because, you can't tackle everything. And one thing I can tell you about, developing these weaknesses or going after these weaknesses is, that's huge. Being real, being honest with yourself, having integrity about where you are in life, because you want to move up in your life. You want to become more mature. You want to get better at dealing with people, interpersonal skills, career, all these things that I usually talk about. Being a parent, I want to be a better parent. I want to be a better partner. I want to be a better, person when it comes to career and dealing with people and, reaching out to people. I want to be better, as far as like giving of my time and of my, the knowledge that I have. If I don't honestly look at myself and dissect these issues that are holding me back, I'm not going to get to where I want to get to. And, that's all of us. You got to write it down on paper. You got to X things off as you feel like you're moving forward. You got to read up on these topics. Maybe you have a depression issue. Hey, no problem. Don't worry about being judged. Worry about overcoming your issues. Maybe it is an alcohol problem. Maybe you're alcoholic. If that's something that's holding you back, work on it, fix it. It's more important that you're honest and you overcome these things than having these regrets when you're old and you'd feel like you didn't do everything you wanted to do. Happy Monday.